You're on Real Ray TV.
Hello everyone out there, it's your girl Maya.
Hey, this is Melissa Ford. I am Gina Rivera and you're watching Real Ray TV.
Hello it's your girl Real Ray. You're on Real Ray TV. We're live at Howard University. It's February 5th, 2009. We're here at the Hip Hop Symposium promoting HIV and AIDS awareness. So stay tuned, we have some really good interviews. Don't go nowhere. We're live at the 4th annual Hip Hop Symposium. I'm here with the lovely Gina Rivera. How are you?
Very well.
And so we know that you have a project, Project Raina. Can you tell us a little bit about your project and how it's promoting HIV and AIDS awareness?
And prevention.
Yes,
and most importantly, prevention. Project Raina is a women's health pro-wellness campaign. And my primary goal is to keep young women and girls HIV/AIDS free, to protect the uninfected. Unfortunately, it is in the rise in our community and has been since the first cases were identified in 1981. So since 1987, the African American community still remains at risk, and young women and girls are most at risk. The new face of AIDS is actually female and brown. Yes, so.
Okay, well, I definitely know that it's a statistic that African American and Hispanic women are among the most affected. Why do you feel that is in the African American and Hispanic community?
Yes, African Americans and Hispanic and Latinos actually represent together 26% of the nation, and they are 80%. Combined, we're 80% of all the new HIV/AIDS cases. I think that. My personal opinion, I'm an actress, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a politician. My real feeling is that there just isn't enough dialogue. I think there's the cultural similarities about feeling about, when you're a teenager or you're a young woman having sex and you're not married is the same, which means no one at home is sitting down talking to a teenage girl about having sex because you simply shouldn't be having it. And so I think that lack of dialogue in both of the communities is helping to continue the spread of HIV/AIDS.
My name is Michael Eric Dyson. You're watching Real Ray TV, the only one with the information, the insight, the knowledge, dropping more science than Einstein. Stick around and see what else we got, because we do it like that.
We do it like that, so don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Howard University Hip Hop Symposium. I have the lovely Maya. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
So we know that you're more than just a Grammy-nominated artist and more than just a pretty face. We know that you're an HIV activist. How did you become such a fighting for such a cause?
Well, there are a lot of causes that I stand for. Number one, HIV, breast cancer, they're all dear to me and close to me. I'm a native of Washington, D.C. And this is actually one of the places in the world, matter of fact, in the country, with the highest rates and increasing rates, unfortunately, and among African Americans, especially African American women. So that's a concern of mine, number one. It's very intimidating, but it's a reality that hopefully we'll talk about today as far as where it comes from, what are some of the precautions that we can take to educate, to inform ourselves, to protect ourselves, and to prevent this from happening and rising. Yes.
Okay. And do you feel that the hip-hop community has a responsibility to help in the prevention and awareness just to the hip-hop community and people that, because people look up to you, artists, and, do you feel that the hip-hop community have a responsibility to make people aware of what's going on?
I think anyone in power has a responsibility to make that a focal point, especially if the combination and the majority of your messages convey many types of behaviors that can lead to great consequence. So I think anyone in the community, all kinds of communities, should make that a focal point, especially if you have a voice to the masses. I think that's what I'm supposed to do, and that's why I'm also here today. I am a part of the entertainment business as a young woman. Sometimes it gets a little risky as far as the image is concerned. Today that's more prominent and existent than ever before, how girls dress and how they're portrayed in videos and movies, video games, etc. Everything. But there has to be a balance, honestly. Group discussions like this, open forums, the teen summits are missing in programming nowadays. So I think a healthy balance for a saturated market that focuses on risky behavior.
I had the lovely Angie Ange. How are
We
you?
the best.
So what made you come and just support the cause, HIV and AIDS awareness?
Well, Howard University, I am alum, so I always show love to HU and EPP, who put this whole thing together. I have a lot of love for them. And I just wanted to talk about, if I can get into a good conversation about HIV and AIDS awareness, and that's what I'll do, I have no problem with it.
Okay, and so I asked Maya earlier, and I just want to get your input. Do you feel hip-hop has a responsibility to make HIV and AIDS awareness, just globally? Like, do you feel like we have a responsibility?
I think anybody who's out in the limelight has responsibility to, say something about, especially major issues and epidemics like this. However, I think that a lot of people do, and we just don't know. We don't see it. I mean, just because you see Maya here, it doesn't mean it's going to be on media takeout and everything else, but she's still coming out. Same with Melissa Ford, a lot of other people. So I think there's a lot of artists who get out here, they speak on it, they talk about it, they do their part, and I commend them. And then the artists that aren't, hey, get on your job.
So we're live at Howard University. I have the lovely Melissa Ford. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. And so what motivated you to come out today and promote HIV and AIDS awareness?
Well, this isn't my first time coming to Howard University to speak about AIDS awareness and prevention, but it's definitely a cause that's close to my heart. I haven't been directly affected by it. No, I don't have family or friends who have contracted the disease or died from it, but it definitely is. It's a disease, and it's a preventable disease that's affecting my community in record numbers, and for me to, turn the other cheek and turn a blind eye to it wouldn't sit well with my spirit. So any way, shape, or form that I can, use my visibility and education on the topic to bring attention and awareness to it, then I feel like it's my responsibility.
So we know that you're here promoting HIV and AIDS awareness. How important do you feel this is for the African American community?
Well, it's extremely important. Obviously, young Black and Latina women are being devastated by this tragedy. We have to speak directly to that. This is a population that is vulnerable to the sorts of transmission rates and infection rates that have led to utterly devastating consequences for our people and for our young people in particular, and more specifically for the city of Washington, D.C. It's an incubator for the transmission of this disease at alarming rates. So I think it's extremely important that we speak to that. And I'm here today because I think young people should be as aware as they can be, armed with as much information as possible, so that they can, beat back the demons of self-destruction and of communal destruction that this virus betokens.
Right. And how did you become an HIV and AIDS activist?
Well, look, I write about young people, I talk about young people, I speak and think about them often. Try to encourage them along the way, even as I deliver, some timely, hopefully, wisdom and critique. I write about hip-hop and the like. So all of that is tied up together with understanding the role that HIV/AIDS awareness plays in keeping this next generation safe and healthy and whole.
We're here at the Howard University Hip Hop Symposium, again promoting HIV and AIDS awareness. I have in front of me
Gregory,
and
Lamont.
And so you just came from getting tested. How was the experience?
It was a pretty normal experience for me. I'd get tested all the time, and I always use protection, so I wasn't nervous or anything like some of my friends.
Oh, okay. And how about you? Were you a little bit nervous getting tested?
Somewhat, but I'm glad to know where my status stands in terms of being HIV-free.
Right.
So I'm very happy. I think everybody should get tested so they know their status and not just walk around being ignorant to the fact that they could be passing off to somebody else.
Right. Well, there you have it from some of Howard's own. We definitely here promoting HIV awareness, so go get tested. We want you to be HIV-free.
What's happening, your royal? It's Angie Ange representing 93.9 WKYS Interactive Hip Hop and R&B, where the motto is I vote yes to KYS, cause Quicksilver and Angie Ange, we the best. And right now you're tuned in to Real Ray TV. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Real Ray, get at it. You see it, Real Ray TV all day with Angie Ange. You dig?